Hello there, I'm Mindfiend. This is the Secret World, and this is Little Boo. Say hi, Little Boo. Hi. Now, we're going to just talk to Helen first of all, and get some of the information on her and the town. And then I think we'll go up and do a mission for Andy first. I think it's a more suitable order, so let's have a look at the options. So, Sheriff Helen, can you tell us anything about yourself?
Well, I don't mind telling you, this makes no damn sense to me. And I hate to be the one drawing a blank on Final Jeopardy. But right now, folks just need me to look like I got all the answers. The questions, they come later, along with the grieving. Then, after a little time, folks will lose their hankering for the questions. Fact is, a few of them in high places get downright evasive about it. I never do quit. It's a bad habit. I'm just a sheriff after all, not some forensic detective like on that CSI. Thought I had it the worst when the Ravens came around years ago. Was an ugly time for Kingsmouth. Not the kind that makes it to the news. The kind we keep inside. Now, I see those Ravens are all back in town. They with you? Or should I bring them in for questioning?
So I think by ravens they must mean she must mean the birds, but it's possible I suppose she means the motorcycle gang. Sheriff Bannerman, can you tell us anything about Solomon Island itself?
If you're planning on striking out of town, Kingsmouth hospitality dictates I gotta set you right. And I need you to keep this on the down low. But there's worse out there than our undead problem. Worse than anything that shuffles along on two legs, that's for sure. I'm about as pleased as can be that I didn't catch a better look. Could be the kind of thing that gives a nightmare nightmares.
Something worse than the undead?
You want to stay in the light. Keep out of the trees, out of the fog. We got a few folks left holding out across the island. Well, that was last time I could check, and I'm an optimist. Pays to see the donut, not the hole.
Pays to see the donut, not the hole.
Red's Shack at Tolba Bay, the Innsmouth Academy, the Wabanaki Indian Grounds. They should still be safe. Could be the others like you, that wolf fella, have set up camp out there. Toasting marshmallows and such. And steer clear of the pumpkin patch, eh? Just a feeling.
Okay, so there's definitely some safe areas. Red Shack, which is in the Savage Coast. The Wabanaki Indian Grounds. But also there's some dangerous areas like the pumpkin patch. Wonder what could inhabit the pumpkin patch. What can you tell me about any of the survivors?
Guess you could say I got lucky. Around the time this mess kicked off, I was up at the old lighthouse checking in on Sam Krieg, Maine's best-selling export. Oh sure, we do that fancy book learning around these parts too. Never much cared for horror stories or the man himself. Waving a rifle around in a dressing gown, juiced up, heck of a disturbance of the peace. Well, turns out that was the last of the piece.
Oh, so there's an interesting character in the top of the lighthouse called Sam Krieg. Well, SK, once again, that harks back to all the things that the Secret World is based on. H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, Stephen King.
I gotta write this down, Sheriff. This is goddamn manna from heaven, he says to me when the fog let go. I left him magnuming that opus and hightailed it back to town.
I love that line. I left him magnuming that opus. It's very much... well, I think it really came in with things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where they tend to use words as verbs now. Magnuming that opus.
Tried to bring Ellie Franklin with me, but Kingdom Coming couldn't pry her from that mansion. Real monster house in the West Island. You can't miss it. I'd appreciate you letting them know we're still here, for when they're done playing survivalists.
The King Mansion is in the third area. That's a very interesting place, but it'll be a long time before we get there. So, Sheriff, do you know anything about the Secret World itself?
You sure you want to be talking to me about all this stuff? I mean, I'm probably flattered that you think I'm in on it all. Truth is, I'm always the last to be invited to the midnight meetings at Town Hall. Reckon I must be all thumbs when it comes to secret handshakes.
I think that's a very important line. The midnight meetings at town hall, and she's the last to be invited. So there are people here that still probably are connected to, I would imagine, the Illuminati.
I know this island's cut from a different cloth. A damn weird cloth. Sure as there's a difference between being homely and being plain stupid. Take it from me, no one around these parts is a dope. Not all the time.
Do you know anything else about the secret world?
Everybody knows, or knows someone who knows. Salem's got nothing on us. We had an episode with torches and pitchforks only 25 years ago now. But my job, I gotta do it wearing this police jacket, not a robe and a wizard hat.
Okay. So there are lots of mysterious, horrific events that go on in Kingsmouth. But like anybody else, she just tries to deal with them one at a time and keep a bit of sanity on the situation. Now before we do the first quest for her supply run, let's go and talk to Andy, because Andy's got a little bit more of an introductory quest for this police station area.
You spooked the heck out of me, and I figured I was fresh out of scares.
Let's start with his quest, I think, and then we'll come back and talk to him, because I think that's a little bit of a better way to do this. The Elm Street Blues.
Jeez, you never saw anything like this in the cop shows. Well, maybe on cable, not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a sleepy little burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate-glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice. But every town has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heap help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
So, it does have its fair share of things, including human sacrifice. Oh, good. Deputy Andy is afraid the town will be completely overrun by monsters unless someone steps up and helps contain the undead invasion of Kingsmouth. So we've got the zombies are constantly pushing against the defences around the sheriff's office. Kill them. So we've got to kill the ravenous horde around the sheriff's office. We've got to kill 6 zombies. These darker red missions are usually missions where you've got to kill a set number of things, the main missions. Then you've got like the item quests where you've got to collect something and do something, or the sabotage ones where you've got to sneak somewhere. But for now, let's get on, and we've got to kill 6 zombies to begin with. In fact, yeah, I'll leave that open. I'll leave that mission thing open because then we can see the next one. No, well. Okay, so we've got to kill 6 from this side of the fence. So let's draw some together. Let's draw those and these, and then hit them. That only killed 2. Really? I think I think I got ripped off then. There we go. Right, we've got to come back here now. Zombies are attacking the northern barricade. Deputy Jackson has sent a team of officers to contain them, but they need help. So we're going to attack. We're going to help these deputies here on the north.
You gotta get to the north barricades before they do. See if you can't head them off at the northern barricade.
Press V to loot that.
Those zombies are making a mess of that north barricade.
It's alright, we'll cope. We'll cope.
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Now here's another loot. I think you can just. Oh, what's that? That's a better hammer than what I've got. So let's pick it up. You can just press V to auto loot bags, but I always like to have a look and see what's in them. Now we've got to come round here to the top of Elm Street. The northern barricade is safe, but zombies are moving in from to attack the southern barricade. Go to the southern barricade and help defend it.
Coming in from the south side now. We got some more trouble on the south barricade. They're taking that southern barricade apart.
No, they're not.
Looks as though we got the situation under control for now.
Right. I'll just press V and loot all that. Okay, we've protected the police station. The barricades are safe for now, but the zombies keep coming. Something is clearly driving them up the street to focus attacks on the sheriff's office. Venture down Elm Street and locate the source of the attacks. Right. This Elm Street, I don't suppose I have to tell any of you horror fans about the name Elm Street. It's a very famous story, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. Let's have a look at the loot. We've got some base metal and we've got some dust. This is used for crafting later on, to craft ourselves talismans, weapons, useful items. And I love the the actual buildings and the town around here. It's a really nice design. Everything looks pretty. You can see that whatever happened on the night of Halloween. There are still Halloween decorations around. But look at the buildings, the street. I think it's a very pretty game. It's the Secret World. I've earned 2 ability points because I got past this mark and this mark, and when I get through this mark here, I will earn my 3rd ability point and also a skill point. And that's what you do. You just progress through that bar again and again and again. Well, let's go a bit further down the street. More zombies are running up the street. So at the moment now I'm just killing off. More are coming. So I'll get ready. I'll hit them with my big attack first of all, 3. Then just hit them with the one that hits a group. Let's hit him with a bit of magic too. As you can see, there's crashed cars here around the streets. I just love this game. It's just so cool. Look at even a witch on a broomstick and pumpkins. Now then we got burying ground. We've also had graveyard shift, so we've now killed over 100 zombies. Time flies when you're having fun killing the zombies. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Now if you look at the names of the zombies, you'll see 2 lots of information. You'll see a little icon over the name, to the left of their name, and then the name itself, and the name is usually in red, and the little icon. Here, in amongst the zombies, you'll probably see like 3 dots. That means it's a pack monster and will only attack in packs. I'll explain more about the different symbols and the different types of monsters later. Now we're coming to the bottom of the Elm Street here. At the bottom here there's the Psychoil gas station. But look there. There's something big down there waiting for us. A Drogue warmonger. That is what's scaring all the zombies and chasing them up the street. And look at that creature. Oops, it's because I'm focused on that. Let's get focused on the next nearest one. Oh, there's an attack coming, get out of its range. Ah, I did that very, very badly. and partly because it's been a while since I played. Right, well, it's good. It's good because what it means is you get to see what happens here now. You see, I've not been killed, but you reach what's called physical exhaustion. Your anima form will be released from its body and respawn at the nearest anima well. Well, let's release it now. Where's the nearest anima well that I've discovered? I bet it's not the one that's closest. Right, oh yeah, it is good, luckily. Now, you appear here. Now, look at this now. This gives you the chance to see this. This is the spirit world. This is the place with the ghosts and things like that. You can actually step in and out of this world through choice. You can actually choose to exit your body. But the whole world looks very different here, and sometimes you can see things in the ghost world that you can't see in the real world. Let's get close to my body. Right, yes. Right, give it a moment now. I need to wait while I heal a little bit. I did that very badly, attacking them there. But what I need to do is I need to take out the group, really. Right. Let's heal. Have I got any heal? Right. Let's see if we can. Doing this really badly. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm going to die again now because I don't know whether I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I'm doing it so badly. The point is, what I'm supposed to be doing. This is embarrassing. What I'm supposed to be doing is I'm just supposed to be killing the monster, but at the moment I can't get to the monster. Let's respawn here. Let's respawn at the anima well. Yes. Okay, that's what it looks like in the real world. But why I'm struggling at the moment is because there's so many zombies around it that I'm actually not getting through the zombies. Let's see. This hammer that I've found. This is 79 weapon power. It doesn't have the hit rating. So it does 4 weapon power but less hit rating, so it's not as good. Oops. Now you see what happened there then? That zombie turned and ran away. That's what's called a leash. He's supposed to be in a certain area. Yeah, it keeps targeting him. I don't want it to target him. Let's try again. I'm not going to be able to do this. Let's hit him with the single attacks, it does more damage. See, he's summoning zombies back straight away. Whew, look at that, 39 health left, that was tough. Get rid of that. It appears we are dealing with bigger problems than just the reanimated dead. The name Draug is ringing a lot of bells around here, and I'm told we have plenty of information on those main creatures on record, these marine creatures on record, on ancient record. They're actually from, is it Norwegian? Certainly a Scandinavian mythology, the Draug. We could still use more information, however, particularly about the larger varieties with the lobster claws and their general ecology. On that note, they do have some excellent shellfish in that region worth looking into while you work up an appetite, Sonic. Okay, well I did that extremely badly. Here's my reward for the mission, the XP and the memory pendant. Really, really badly I did that. Embarrassingly badly, I do apologise. My problem was I kept hitting tab, actually by accident, which switched focus from the zombie closer to me to him, and then I was trying to hit him and couldn't hit him with a melee weapon, and they were doing a lot of damage to me. So that's, you know, my problem. Now I've gone through there, I've got lots of skill points and ability points. Let's have a look at, first of all, at the achievements. Town Council, complete missions for Kingsman survivors. Well, we've done the first one, Elm Street Blues. We've got all these different missions here to be able to do. So that's a good one. Now let's look at this. The Secret World, Anima Wells. You've discovered and unlocked a new Anima Well. You will now be able to recover Anima form here. So basically you're able to resurrect or pass in and out of there. Now let's go back to the police station, I think, for now. I love this fog, I love the way the fog rolls in. But we'll be coming back to the Psych Oil gas station with its easy car wash and this area. We'll be spending a lot of time going around these streets. I do think it's fantastic. Even just the tendrils in the fog are just super cool. I love it. But yes, I'm blushing badly now. I really messed that up. But let's go back and we'll spend our ability points. We'll get ourselves a little bit tougher, because that was a rough mission for a rookie. I don't actually remember him respawning the zombies quite as fast as he did there. That's something new. In the past I've been able to kill off the zombies and then focus on him, but I just couldn't do it there then. That was come on, you guys. And different monsters will take more on damage based on different types of attacks. Some are weaker to magic, some are weaker to melee or blade. Let's just pick off this little group that's usually here. Just farm a few more experience points. And as you can see above the name, they have these are called return townies. We've got some Pax Romana, we've got some base water, and we've got some base dust. All that is geared towards the crafting, as I mentioned. It's Oh, these are new today. Bikes, mounts. Them are new today. They've just put those into the game. You can have pets, but mounts are just brand new. Fantastic. Not sure I'm actually a fan of the idea of the mount, but you know, anything that will pull players in. Right, let me show you here, yes. Let's see. Let's sit down. There we go. That's a fancy outfit. I like the outfit. Scary. That's very nice. Now, what we've got here is our inventory. That's distracting. No idea what that is. She must be. Is she a higher level? Oh yes, much higher level. Oh, I've seen Fluffer Girl hanging around though. Right. Here we are. Yes, we have our Agartha conduit in our inventory. We've got these base materials. We've got some weapons, and we've got an energy drink. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new bag by pressing this key here. I'm going to put it down here. Stretch it out a little bit. I'll make it only one size. Put it there so it doesn't block what I'm seeing. And then I'm going to press the pin button to pin it there. And that's now like a hot bar. It's like a new hot bar that you can make. So there I put my healing drink. So if I need to use a healing drink quickly, I can do. The next item, let's make another bag now. Let's make a weapons bag. This one was not going to be let's click on it here. This one's not going to be pinned, but it's going to be weapons. Let's put, neither of those are better than what I'm using at the moment. I'm using Thug's hammer at the moment, so that's not better. And even though that does 4 more base damage, this hammer, it does 79 weapon power there, as you can see. It's not quite better than what I'm using overall, because I think the hit rating will more than balance out the 4 extra damage. So I'm going to leave those there for the time being. I might destroy them later on for resources. You can craft and uncraft stuff by pressing Y to bring up your assembly item tool, and I can put it there, and I can uncraft it, but we'll do that later. Now this memory pendant. This is a neck talisman. So let's bring up the. That can go there. This is a neck talisman. Now we've already got a neck talisman. This is a quality level 1. The one we've got is quality level 1, which gives us a. The effusion rating is roughly a very rough guide to how it is overall. And now you can see below that it says character bound, and then you've got the section where it tells you what that pendant does for you. This memory pendant will give me 5 crit power, 75 health and 53 attack rating. If you look to the right where it says it shows the one I'm wearing, gives me 174 health plus 23 attack rating. And then below it shows you the stat changes, that if I swap talismans here I will get an extra 5 crit power, plus an extra 30 attack rating, but I will lose 99 health. I think that's worth doing. But if you look on the left hand side one, you can see in the red line it says requires major talisman skill level 1. So what we have to do, oh excuse me guys, I'll be back in one moment. Sorry about that. Mrs. Mindfiend just ringing up telling me she's finished work and we're going to meet on her way home. Where was I? Oh yes. Because of this it says it requires map talisman skill level 1. So if we bring up the character one, if you look here, major talisman skill level 1. To be able to wear the more powerful magical items, you have to have skill in them. Now we've got 2 skill points, so I could buy that talisman, this skill, if I want it. So let's do that. Now I'm also going to need to slowly buy the head and the minor talismans as well, and as you can see it's the same deal with these. I paid 1 point for the first skill, I'd have to pay 2 points for the next skill, 3 points for the next one. But also as you look now, excuse me, my maximum health is increased. When I buy this next one it will go up by 45. It's increased by 20 at the moment now, so you get more and more powerful as you get these different abilities. You know, as I get my next hammer one, I'll reduce damage by 44.44%. And this is a sort of a rough guide to levels, rough, but only very rough. Now let's have a look here. We've got 3 points here. Well, straight away, as I said, one I wanted to buy is Stonewalled. Stonewalled is what actually, now I think about it, what kept me alive the last time I went and fought that that Drogue at the bottom of Elm Street. I already had it, and what it does is it gives you the major block chance, which increases your block chance by 45% for 6 seconds, which is really powerful. It means that, you know, for 45, I'll block half of the incoming damage to me. So let's have that. Put that into number 6, 7. Yeah, we'll have it number 7. Yeah, key 7. Then you don't, because it's something that you don't press very often. It takes 45 seconds to recharge, but it is something you can use going into combat, and it's very powerful. So now I've only got 1 point left now. Well, I can't buy anything for 1 point. I'll need 3 points for whichever one I choose to buy next, which of course will be Stone Cold, because it reduces the recharge time of Stonewall by 15 seconds. So I'll buy that, put that here, and then it'll only take 30 seconds to recharge. Okay. Right, so now I can actually wear this now. So if I right click it, it swapped it round for me. I'm now wearing this memory pendant, and then I've taken the medallion off. What I'm going to do with the medallion is I am going to break it down, but I'll do that later after we've gone through the tutorial. So basically there now, I've upgraded my character again. I'm a bit tougher. That Stonewall will help a lot. And we're ready for the next quest. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do one for Moose, or whether I'll do one for Sheriff Helen. But we'll see on the next episode. I do apologise for dying so badly, but it's useful. It does show you what can happen, and it also shows that yes, you know, you can be killed by these things, and it does affect you. It's not that visible here, I don't think. But if you look, the durability on my weapons, has gone down. It's gone from 100 down to 80. And that's because I died twice. Each time you die you lose durability, and to stop them being broken, you have to go and have them repaired, which costs you money. So there is a penalty to dying. It's only a smallish one, time, and things like that. But this memory pendant I wasn't wearing at the time, so it hasn't taken any damage. The Ash's head pendant has. So those are something I'll have to have repaired at a certain point. Those motorcycles are strange. That's very new to the game. Like I said, that's today that I think they put that in. Right. Well, I'll say thank you very much for watching. I've been Mindfiend. You guys have been wonderful. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.